Bonjour guys, this little video will be a little flow to help you release the hamstring. So hamstring is part of your posterior chain, which mean all the connective tissue of your back body are linked together. So we'll do posture that stretch the whole back body in order to help you release the hamstrings. Okay, let's get started. If you have a block, you can use one. Otherwise, just make sure you don't force as always and that you breathe fully, okay? We don't want to strain the muscle. Let's get started here. So we'll come into an extended child pose. We'll bring the big toes touching, the knees wide and extending your arms out. Release the head to the ground and the chest and the shoulders and start to breathe with control. So breathing in and out through the nose if you can. And then matching the length and the depth of each breath. Think of the inhalation to really help you nourish and then bring oxygen to the body. And the exhale to help you release all the tension, the tightness, things that you don't need. Deep breath in and deep breath out. And every time you breathe out, try to feel the lower abdomen drawing in and up towards your spine and find the lift of the pelvic floor. So really creating strength into the lower abdomen. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And again, breathe in. And out. Next time you breathe in, lift the head slightly off the ground and then walk the hands over to your right. And then breathe in here. Allow the head to drop again. We want to feel an expansion to the whole left side of the body. Maybe your right side of the body will be against the thigh. And then lifting the head, walk the hands all the way to the other side. And breathe out to find the full expansion to the right side of the body. Inhale, come back to the center. And then make your way into an all four position. We'll start with a few cat-cow here. So spreading the fingers nice and wide, index fingers aiming forward. Breathing in to open the front of the body, looking up and breathing out to open the back of the body. Tuck chin to chest, tailbone under. Again, inhale as you look up. And exhale as you round. Just keep moving at your own pace. Just letting this movement massage and stimulate the organs. And then also give a massage into each joint and the vertebrae. So every time that you open one side, it compresses on the other side. So for example, when you breathe in, you have the compression of the back of your vertebrae. When you breathe out, you have the compression of the front of the vertebrae. And every time you compress against the cartilage, that lubricate the joint. So the cartilages release fluid, which lubricate into the joint here, okay? And then come to neutral spine and just do the same to the side. So now we lubricate the side of the spine here. Beautiful. Looking over to your right hip and then left hip. And then coming back to your neutral. Beautiful. Keep your hands grounded. Curl the toes under. And then press to your first downward dog here. So first downward dog, we'll just start to paddle into the feet. Coming high on your toes. Bending the knees. Bending the hips. Wonderful. Again, just make sure you control your breath. So we're already starting into this downward dog position to feel the release of the whole back of the body, okay? Try to press the heels toward the ground. As always, don't worry if it doesn't touch, just doesn't matter. And then tuck the chin to chest. See if you can roll the shoulders away from your ears so you create space between the shoulder blades. Beautiful. And then looking forward, just start to walk the feet to the front of your mat. Take your time. And then just dangle in here. Grabbing elbows, relax the head. Just do yes and no. Relax the shoulders. Just a gentle inversion, really helping you to relax deeper, to shut down the central nervous system, okay? Especially if you feel a bit overwhelmed with all that's going on in the world. It's a great inversion to help you relax. And then eventually release your hands to the floor. We'll just do a little twist here. So you can place, actually take the feet slightly apart here, and then place your left hand underneath the chest. Bend your left knee, tuck the tailbone under, and as you breathe out, extend your right hand up, look up. Pushing underneath this left armpit, keep creating length. And as you breathe out, replace the right hand to the left, bend your right knee, breathe in and breathe out. Look up to the top hand. Beautiful. One more deep breath in. And as you breathe out, release your hands down. This time, shuffle the big toes touching, coming to your halfway lift. You can have the hands onto your shins if you want. You can stay onto the fingertips or hands flat to the floor, whichever suits. Looking up. Exhale, folding forward. You can have your knees bend if you need. As always, bring the head toward the shins to really feel the whole opening of the back body. Inhale, come all the way up, look through the thumbs. And exhale, release your arms by your side. Okay, big toes touching, breathe, focus one point on the floor. As you breathe in, extend the arms up. Maybe take a slight back bend if it's here, and as you breathe out, folding forward, press your hands to the floor. We'll take a breath in to come to a halfway lift. If you need, you can grab 2 blocks or some books to place both hands onto the books. Stay into this halfway lift, and with the strength of the right glute and right leg, lift your right leg up. So if it's just here, it's just here. You will be limited by your flexibility here. So just go wherever it's available, hold. If you want to go further, you can try to be very light into the fingertips to maybe draw the shoulder blades back and hover. Nice way to strengthen and stretch the whole back of the leg here. Both legs active, still breathing. And then release your hands to the floor, step back, and then come to a low lunge position. Drop your back knee down, inhale, extend the arms overhead, sink your hips, and then place the top of the foot down, looking up. Sink your hips, breathe more. Exhale, open your arms into a cactus position, pulling the shoulders toward each other, creating strength to the back of the body. Exhale, ground your hands, and then come to your downward dog. Readjust your feet. Well, lean forward to a high plank position. And then drop your knees, drop your chest and chin, and keep the elbows against the body. Look forward. Keep the tailbone tucked. Gentle back bend. Release your hips. Inhale to a cobra pose. If you want to come up to upward dog, feel free to. And then exhale back to downward dog. Readjust your feet. Now we'll come to your 3-legged dog. So stay here and then slowly extend your right leg up. Keep the gaze to the navel. Exhale, pull your knee to your chest. And then step forward, dropping the back knee down. Sink your hips Inhale, come up. Exhale, stepping back forward, big toes touching. Compress towards your legs. Come all the way up. Inhale, look through the thumbs. Samastiti. Okay, we'll do the other side here. Make sure you breathe again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the head. Again, find stability into the hands. Bring stability into the right hip this time. And then slowly with control, lift your left leg up. Stay here if it's enough. Maybe you can try to be a bit lighter into the fingertips. Maybe you draw the shoulder back toward each other. So you create strength to the back, to the upper back. And open through the chest. Breathe. Beautiful. Doesn't matter how far your leg goes. And then release your hands, step to a high lunge position, then down to your low lunge. Top of the foot down, sink your hips down. Inhale, extend the arms up. Look thumbs. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back to your downward dog. Readjust your feet, gaze to the navel. Again, lean to your high plank. We'll lower the same way, but if you want to take chaturanga, if it's in your practice, just take it. Otherwise, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, release your hips. You can stay with this cobra pose. If you want, you can come up to upward dog. If you do upward dog, it's knees and hips off the ground, looking up. And exhale, downward dog. Readjust your feet again. So slightly pigeon toes, parallel with the outside. And then inhale to your three-legged dog on the other side. Exhale, knee to chest. Lean to your high plank. Step the foot in between your hands. Drop your back knee down. Inhale, come up, look thumbs. Exhale. Uttanasana. Come all the way up. Look thumbs. Samastiti. Beautiful. Take the feet hip width distance apart, parallel with the outside. Take a breath in to lengthen, and as you breathe out, fold. Grab your big toes with your two-piece fingers. Bend the knees as much as you need here. If you can have your legs straight, keep them strong. Squeeze the thigh muscles here. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale. Fold. Relax the head again a little bit here. And just keep breathing. Wonderful. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, stay to your halfway lift and then shuffle the big toes touching. From here, we'll come to a toe stand, coming high on your toes. Find stability. Squeeze your knees against each other. Bring your hands to heart center and hold here. Just be still. Try to be as relaxed as possible. Beautiful. And then we'll just release the knees onto the ground here and just hold here for a few more breaths. We'll bring a little bit of opening through the shoulders and chest. Grab your hands behind your back. Drag the hands down toward the floor. Lift the heart and the head back. Wonderful. And then come back forward. Slowly open your knees out, release into the lower back and hips. Stretch your arms out, reach with the fingertips and relax the head down. Beautiful. Take two more breaths here. And then with control, we slowly release the heels down to the floor. And then we'll find a little Navasana boat pose. So you can drag the knees toward each other, the chest toward the knees as well. And then if it's available, extend your arms out. If it's available, straighten your legs. Beautiful. Just a bit of strength into the core in the front of the body. This will help the back of the body to release a little bit more here. And then slowly release. We'll take Paschimottanasana. Flex your feet. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, fold. So you could use a belt if you want here, a strap, or you can just grab your shins and fold here. If you tend to have lower back pain, if you're very tight, bend your knees slightly and hinge from your hips first here, okay? Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, stay here. Release through the feet. And slowly we'll release down to the floor. Keep your feet flexed, strong through your thighs. We'll slowly unroll. Tuck the chin to chest and release the chin last. Once on the ground, bring your knees against your chest. Come to a little happy baby posture. We'll finish up with a little twist. Grab the outside of the feet and just gently rock side to side. Beautiful. And then just bring your knees against each other. Extend the arms out. Fold over to the right. Look over to the left. Allow the lower back to relax, the abdomen to relax as well. Beautiful. And then inhale, bring both knees back up. Fold to the left and then look over to the right. Just enjoy the last few postures. Beautiful. And then inhale, slowly come back up. Bring the feet together, come to Supta Baddha. We'll finish up here, breathing with a little bit more awareness. And then you can get on to your day after this. So place one hand onto your abdomen, one hand onto your chest, and breathe in. Initiate the breath from your belly and let the breath expand all the way up to the collarbones. Every breath out, feel the breath travel from the collarbones down toward the lower ribs, down toward the belly, and just let go of any resistance left. I'll take about 3 more inhales, 3 more exhales. Beautiful. Straighten the legs out. Press the palms facing up to the ceiling and relax here as long as you have. Make sure every part of the body is completely soft. Make sure the jaws are soft and the back of the eyes are quiet. If you have time, just stay here 5, maybe 10 minutes if you can. And if you're short for time, just start to breathe a little bit more heavily, moving toes and fingertips, extending the arms overhead. And then just slowly making your way onto your side. And then coming up into a seated posture. Wonderful, guys. Thanks so much to have joined me. I hope you enjoy this little practice and that it will help with your tight hamstring. Also to bring you calm and relax you throughout the day. Okay, if you want more video and if you want to support me, you can join me on Patreon. I'll post the link down below. Okay, and then as always, it would be great if you could subscribe and then like or comment. Okay, thanks so much for your support. I'll see you next time on the mat. Bye.